2.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll take my glasses off just so I look semi-normal.
I appreciate you. Okay, Brandon.
All right, Officer O'Brien, thank you just for giving us the brief update that you can. Can you talk about what happened this morning here near the Bear District?
I can give you a very brief explanation of what happened so far. Around 1:30 this morning, an incident started out in West Plains area with a Bureau of Indian Affairs officer trying to contact a subject. That officer reported he was shot at. The vehicle fled into Spokane and was located in this area of 9th and Peria. Our officers tracked with a canine unit from that area, which ended up just to the north of us here, and while tracking the subject, our officers were shot at as well. With the assistance of several different units, we located the subject in the area who appeared to be deceased, and our major crimes detectives are coming out now to take over and continue the investigation.
Okay, and so got that public emergency notification, so is this an area where you would now have the perimeter secured and people are safe once again?
Yes, the perimeter is now secured and people are safe to move about. If we will have officers in the area to the north of us. It's a fairly remote location, so it probably won't impact traffic at all like that, or neighbors coming and going from their locations.
Yes, sir. Can you talk about how long it took, in terms of just getting the perimeter secure and finally being able to clear the situation?
I'm not sure I understand that question.
How long did it take to, I guess, to find the man? Because I saw the helicopters in the air, and just from the moment, I guess, the first shots were fired and until the end.
I actually don't have a copy of the transcript in front of me to look at, but about 1:30 is when this started, and I'm not even sure what time it is now, close to 5. So it took quite a long time. When somebody's shooting at officers, we have to track with even more care because this person is showing no regard for the community or us by shooting at us. So we have to move maybe a little slower, a little more methodical, and which we did, and located the subject.
No officers were injured, though, right?
No officers that appear to be injured at this time.
Is there anything else you can tell us about the situation, or everything is back to normal now? So, is there any final details we should know about this?
We are very early into the investigation, so there are really no details to release at this time. It will take several hours for the detectives to do the investigation, because we have two scenes. We have a scene out in West Plains area, and then we have the scene in the city of Spokane, which SPD is responsible for here.
And one final question. So the man who was found, was he already deceased, or was it a self-inflicted wound?
Early in the investigation, officers did not fire any shots. We don't know the cause of death at this time. That will be determined once investigators come out here. There's more lighting and they complete their investigation.
Yes, sir. Well, all right. Al, do you have any questions?
I don't.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, Officer O'Brien. I appreciate it.
Yeah, go ahead and get warm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I gotta go find Esther. She was here and then she disappeared.